Technology, boy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool out here, man. It's beautiful, man. You'll like it out here for real, for real.
Yeah, I would love to come. I ain't never been out there.
Oh, let me know. I'll be doing group trips, man. I'll take people to Ghana, Cape Verde, Senegal, South Africa, Ethiopia,
Oh yeah,
Kenya.
send
Yeah,
me the
yeah. I've
prices.
seen some more information on there.
Yeah, send me the prices, B. I'd like to check it out.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so this is pre-recorded, so I'm gonna get right into it, and we can edit it up.
All right, no problem. Yo, mommy
Peace and
smoking.
blessings, family. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Say that again.
I said, yo, mommy smoking, do you?
What'd you say?
Yo, mommy smoking, do you?
No, no, you good? Do you? You good?
All
You
right.
good? Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Taye Speaks. We got a special guest in the house. Definitely a creative, artistic brother, a pioneer in hip hop. Most definitely battle rap. We're gonna get right into it. For the viewers who may not know, let them know who you are, King, and definitely let them know where you from.
Yo, Team Homie is Swave Sevah. Battle rapper, Restore Order founder, Team Homie founder. And I'm from Harlem, New York City. You know, what else you want to know?
Right, right. Big shout out to Harlem, man. That's such a historical place, man, for decades and over 100 years. You know what I'm saying? They done produced some of the biggest and brightest and most creative people this world has ever seen. You know,
That's a
so
fact. That's a fact.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So my first question is for you. When did you get into rap? Like when did you really start rapping?
Um, Early, man. I was about 8 or 9 years old when I'm okay. I started acting. My first rhyme that I wrote, I was about 8, 9 years old. When I started getting into rap, with probably like high school. You know what I mean, 14, 15, 16, random times. And that's when I really just wanted to be a rapper. That's when I 16, like my mid to late teens is when I really started to just try to be a rapper. Like for real, for real. That's when I really like not really pursuing deals, but I was really that's when I started recording songs and really
Mm-hmm.
trying to test my range with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay. Now, Ron, now my question is like, what year was this around? Like when you said you was about 8 or 9, like what?
Oh man, I was a oh you trying to get me to tell my age? 8 or 9.
I mean, no, because it's gonna kind of go into my next question. So,
Early 80s. 8 or 9, I was
okay, okay. So you say the early
yeah,
80s.
8 or 9, I like 84, 84, 85, mid 80s. You there? You frozen? Yo,
You still can.
you breaking up. That's why I hate the stream yard shit. This should always do this with me.
Yeah, you still
Yeah, I'm
there?
here. You here? I see you now better.
Yeah, yeah. My
It's
apologies.
all good.
Yeah, yeah. Let me run that question back. Okay, so my question was this. Okay, who was some of your influences? Like, who inspired you to even start rapping? Like, who was you looking up to and admiring at that time,
Well,
especially coming out of Harlem and New York?
I got real inspiration. Like rest in peace, my brother Delic. He's one of the biggest inspirations to me in rapping. And then if the artists, as far as music, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Slick Rick, Rakim, you know what I mean? Redman, Jay Z, Nas, you know what I mean? The usual suspects.
Right, right.
Then
Okay,
I had my
okay.
my my, my close interaction. inspiration, like my brother and my brother Ivan, and my brother Delic, and my boy Ike, and you know what I mean, the niggas I grew up around that did it. So they my inspiration. Harlem been my inspiration.
Right. That's what I wanted to kind of get into because, like the rest of the world, we was kind of tuning in from afar from television. But you really right there, I know
Yeah.
it's a different borough, but it was spreading it. By that time, you had cats from different boroughs. So, what was the hip hop scene like in Harlem? Did y'all have the park jams and the battles and stuff at that point,
Look,
or did it kind of
that's
come
where
later?
I learned to hone my skills at park jams. I honed my skills. We used to have these park jams out here. I live across the street from a park. Back in the day, like late '80s, early '90s, they used to
Okay.
plug up to the light pole, get the DJ equipment out, speakers. Niggas would be jamming, and then after a while, they'll play instrumentals, and niggas will rap. And rest in peace, my brother Delic, he was the king of the block.
Mm.
He started rapping, nobody else rapped, because everybody was just amazed and just started cheering him on and shit, right? So my goal, I used to always write rhymes and kick him to my brother Delic, and he used to be like, "Nah, you're not ready. Nah, that's not it. Nah." And then one day I wrote one, I kicked it to him, and he was like, "You ain't write that." And that reaction was like, "Oh, okay, bet." You know what I mean? So
Right.
I got on it. So after I got that reaction, my next goal was to the park jam. Cause these niggas will boo you. It was like Apollo out here. They will boo you in the park, nigga. Like you wasn't saying no shit. You get the fuck out of there. So I refused to get booed. And when Della gave me that reaction, I said, fuck that. I'm gonna kick this rhyme at the park. And the first time I went out there, I kicked it, and everybody was like, "Oh!" And I was like, "Oh, what?" I bet that was it.
Right.
That was it. That was it for me. I said, "Oh, nah, I'm nice." I just kept rapping.
Man, that's a blessing because your brother planted a seed in you, but also you had the right environment and surrounding. You right there. You could just go outside and feel what hip hop really was like. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
amazing. So I guess people at that time they was still b-boying and doing graffiti and
Yeah.
DJing and scratching and stuff like that.
Oh well, not much b boy.
Okay.
I ain't really hang with many b boys. I
Okay.
mean, there was around. You had to be in a certain environment for that. But the graffiti definitely, and DJing definitely, cause niggas had parties all the time, and I got a bunch of DJs in my squad that I ran with that used to throw parties. And I'm
Hmm.
talking about this the days of carrying crates of records. I used to help carry crates so I can get in the party for free. Like yo, I help carry your crates. You know what I mean? And just
Right. It'll be
niggas
an
have
honor.
niggas have 10 crates of records. And those should be heavy. You know what I mean? But you carry them
Wow.
shits in there, let you in. Party be slamming. That was all part of that was the part of the training process, I guess you could say.
Okay. Now, coming up in Harlem, did you ever run across like Big L, Cam, Mace, Children
I
of the
knew
Corn?
Al.
Did you?
Yeah, I know them niggas.
Wow.
Yeah, Harlem ain't but so big, man. This is little quaint community and all that. So yeah, Al,
Wow.
rest in peace. I knew Al. I knew Al better than all of them. Cam, Jim,
Man.
you know, I know them as well. I'm not the coolest with them, but I know them. I mean, when I say I'm not the coolest, I don't be hanging with them or nothing shit like that.
Right. No, I understand,
I ain't
definitely, but
beefing
y'all
with
from
them.
the same section.
Hmm.
Right. Man, that's an honor, man. You actually
We know a lot of
knew
the
Big
same
L,
people.
knew of him, seen him.
Right.
Yeah,
So
man, that's heavy, man. For the viewers who don't know, Big L is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, when it comes to them punchlines, them bars, and battle rap.
indeed,
He at the
indeed,
top of my list for sure.
indeed. Rest in peace, Big L.
Yeah. So I could ask you about him a little bit. Maybe not just Big L, but do you feel like him and maybe many others, um, I guess, was a big part of that next generation of battle rappers? Because there's a lot of battle rappers that come up out of Harlem. Y'all got Lux,
Mook,
y'all got
Rex,
Mook,
Head
you
Ice,
got Rex.
Charlie
Yeah,
Clips,
y'all got some high caliber
H
battle
Town.
rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Miss Hustle. We even got females. Chrissy Yamaguchi, Tori Doe. We got a squad in Harlem. You heard?
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, it's not really a real large area. It's not like a big city. You know what I'm saying? It's like a neighborhood, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It's a neighborhood. It's
Yeah.
roughly 45 blocks long.
That's a high concentration of high powered talent, bro.
But it's roughly from 110th to 155th, and it stretches from river to river. So it's from East River to to the Hudson.
Okay. So now I can ask you, who were some of the people that you battled? Some of your more notable battles, past, present, just throughout your career.
Um, well, I battled Disaster. That's probably my million view battle. Me and Disaster got over a
Okay.
million views. I battled Head Ice. I battled Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I battled everybody. Shotgun Shook, B
Got
Dot,
Twerk, Averb.
Network, O Red.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, red for sure. Yeah, man. Salute to you, man, because you've been on your square for a couple of decades. You know what I'm saying, and you still sharp. You still can hang with them young dudes, because it's like it's new dudes popping up every day. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I expected that, man. You always got to have a new wave of people. I mean, NBA got new players coming in every year. So it's the same shit with
right,
battle rap.
definitely.
Somebody gonna be inspired to do it, and they gonna make it to the stage. You know what I mean? It's always gonna happen. My whole thing is they
Right.
not gonna push me out. I'm gonna walk away. Ain't nobody gonna make me go away. So I'm gonna just keep knocking heads off until I feel like I'm done.
Right. I can dig it. Now I
Right.
was gonna ask you, how do you feel about the current state of battle rap? By you being there from the '80s to the '90s to the 2000s, it's definitely evolved. So what is your perspective on that?
I believe that it evolved in a great way. You know what I mean? I believe that battle rap can actually sustain somebody's life right now. Like you can make a good living off battle rap right now. It wasn't always like that. It was more for rec. You know what I mean? For the bragging rights before, for the right to say I was nice. You know what I mean? And now niggas is making good bread off of it. So it evolved in a way where it became lucrative and it got a lot of focus and eyes put on it. It became huge. It became an industry within itself. It's another
Definitely.
genre of hip hop now. You know what I mean? If there was a fifth element besides MCing, DJing, graffiti, and breakdancing, it'll be battling. You know what I mean? That's almost what it
Definitely.
feels like.
Most definitely. Okay. Now I wanted to ask you, you always representing Team Hami. For the viewers who may not know, what exactly is that? And when did that form?
Team Mommy was formed in 2008. Me and my brother Ike P came up with it. And it was basically a little, when I first started battle rap, I was undefeated. I was running through everybody, bro. I keep it real. And I was just killing. I got the most 3 O's in battle rap to this day. So it's like I was killing everybody. I was catching homies, B. So me and Ike was just on some. We were screaming "Homie" at every battle, "Homie," and then we just put the team in front, Team Homie,
Right.
and then I just started. Putting my family down. Niggas that I was rocking with. I just made them part of the brand, and that's all it is. Like it's not really a recruiting thing. It's a more of an organic thing. Everybody
Most
that's part,
definitely.
everybody part of Team Homie is my family. Like for real, for real. Like I love them like that. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, sir. I got about 2, 3 more questions. My next question: what do you feel like is the hardest part about being a battle rapper? Is it the performance? Is it preparation? Is it writing? Is it practicing?
Um, I don't know. Probably the performing. Practicing is practicing. Writing, that comes with the territory. It's probably performing because you got to read your crowd. You know what I mean? You could practice it a certain way and get up there and have to perform it totally different according to the way the crowd is looking or what the crowd is accepting. You know what I mean? So you might have to change your emphasis you put on certain words. So performing comes with
Mm-hmm.
noticing how the crowd is responding. You know what I mean? You might feed off the energy and it may make you say your shit differently than how you practice it. So it's all the performance is the most adaptable part to me. That's the hardest part.
Okay, okay. I was gonna ask you a little COVID question, man. Do you feel like COVID has it affected your performance, or you just being a battle rapper in general, or you feel like it
I
was
don't
a
think
time
it
for you to take advantage of?
I don't think it affected my performance per se, but it definitely affected the world. It affected everything. It affected battle rap. It affected how we view battle rap. For a while, we go doing quarantine shit, and it just, you know what I mean? I think it took away from battle rap. Like we just now getting back now, so I think in a minute we'll be back to where we was. But it did take a lot out of battle rap, man. It took a lot out of everything.
Okay, okay. I can ask you, do you got any upcoming projects, battles, or anything else you might be working on? Books, films, anything?
Yeah, I got a battle with Bill Collector coming up, and
Okay.
um I got what else? I got the Restore Order podcast every Monday on 15 minutes, 15 MOFE radio. You know what I mean? Go live every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. I got the album I'm working on, the Lavi Swave's project. I got a book I'm writing called It Is What It Is. And I got a couple things, bro. Movies. Shout out to my man Ella G. We got the New York Minute web series. We're working on season 3 right now. You can check out season 1 and 2. It's on YouTube. I'm in that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So
Definitely gonna have to check that out.
yeah. So that's what I mean. For the most part, I'm just focusing on the podcast and the album, and and I got this battle to write for Bill. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Right, right. All right. So this is my last question I usually ask all my guests is, by you being from Harlem, which is like a black mecca, being from New York, being around when hip hop first started out, going through decades and battling some of the best that the world has to offer,
Right.
and working with different people. And, you've seen a lot of people come and go, some died, some quit rapping, some in prison or whatnot. But how do you feel as a black man in American society today?
Um, it varies. Sometimes I feel angry. Sometimes I feel proud. I always feel proud to be black. Always that. But sometimes you see the state of the world, how we get treated, makes you angry. Sometimes we have some triumphs that make you feel good. At the end of the day, it's just I roll with the punches, bro. I roll with the punches, bro. I do the best that I can for my family, bro, and I try to keep us out as much madness as possible.
I can dig it.
But
I appreciate that response, King. Well, it's been an honor, definitely, to have you on the show. I truly appreciate you. You're doing me a favor, most definitely. Keep grinding. You already at legendary status, but I'm sure you
thank you,
got
brother.
a couple more decades left in you to keep ripping it up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll definitely
Thank you.
tune into the podcast and look forward to that book that's dropping. Until
Yes,
next
sir.
time, family, thank everybody for tuning in to Taye Speaks. Peace.
Peace.